Whether you're creating for your own audience or a UGC creator, these are books that have impacted my life, my business, and they're totally worth the read. Coming in at number 1, Never Split the Difference. This book is all about negotiating. Negotiating whether it's brand deals, UGC, honestly, negotiating anything in life, even down to where you're gonna eat that night for dinner. The book was actually written by a former FBI agent that negotiated hostages, so trust me when I'm saying he shares the best tactics and useful tactics for when it comes to negotiating pretty much anything. To this day, I have a note on my phone that I'll pull up anytime I'm going into any type of negotiating environment. I'll literally be in the car, pull it up, read through my bullet points that I saved from reading the book, and then I walk in ready to conquer. By the way, before we move on, I did share a complete video on how you can get free audiobooks, unlimited audiobooks. So check that out. And if you do want the physical book, I know a lot of us, me included, sometimes I do want that physical book, then I'll link the Amazon shop down below. Coming in at number 2 has to be the 80-20 principle. Now this was super hard, I'm not gonna lie. This was like running up against 6 other books because I have a long list of books that just fit perfectly for creators, but this one had to win that number 2 spot. Why? Well, because as creators, literally myself included, we tend to focus on these little tiny details that don't really impact our business or our content. Literally spending hours designing a cover art or trying to get your IG feed to all match and look perfect. Picking our brand colors, please tell me I'm not alone. Every year thinking that I have to change it or maybe this one in this color. Please tell me I'm not alone doing that. The reality is 80% of our results come from 20% of what we do. Oh no, and it gets worse. This literally blew my mind because it applies to everything. That means 80% of what you wear is only 20% of your closet. 80% of your income comes back to 20% of what you're doing. But it doesn't have to be that way. What if you identified that percentage and actually changed it so you weren't doing so little of it? What if you did a lot more of that? Imagine the impact it would have on your business, on your content. What if you notice that as a content creator, what really impacts your business is doing that research beforehand, before sitting down to film, spending more time reaching out to brands instead of perfecting those colors on your portfolio or getting your IG page to all match and look perfectly. Trust me, there's a lot of work and a lot to get into with that book. But moving on, coming in at number 3, has to be Go for No. So small, it's literally less than a 1-day read, and it's those books that change your life, like those books where you close it and you just like feel motivated, you feel like that fire inside of you. That's what this book is. Creators literally have to face so many no's. When something isn't performing, when a brand says no and no and no, when that collab just isn't happening, when that opportunity shuts down, when you're posting and posting yet nothing is working, that's like a no. How can you possibly stay motivated when there's so many no's coming at you? That's exactly what the book teaches you to reframe and to actually work towards. So that's a really good one. Honestly, all 3 of these books are super recommended. I want to know in the comments below which of these 3 turns out to be your favorite. Maybe I'll share which of these 3 is my favorite, even though it's super hard, because it was already super hard to actually narrow my list down to these top 3. But I want to know from you which one impacts your content even more. And of course, through IG stories, if you guys don't know, I share what I'm reading, if I recommend it, if I don't, every week. So of course, I'll catch you guys over there. And as always, I'll see you right back here on this same exact channel next time. Bye bye.